and the Varna system, emphasize the sensitivity of the Vedas. The people are gradually dissatisfied and sought different religion options. That's why the two new religions, Jainism and Buddhism, become popular, and the follower of the Jainism and Buddhism is to be increased. Now, the kingdom of the Magad. Magad emerges as the most important Mahajanpada, and Magad, often considered a black land, was situated roughly where the present day Bihar is located. It was one of the chief Mahajanpada of the India during those times, and the kingdom of the Magad, which is corresponding to the present day Bihar, enjoyed many natural advantages. Located at the confluence of the river Ganga, and it was one of the chief Mahajanpadas of the India during those times. It became the most important Mahajanpada in about the 200 years. It was protected by the river Son and the Ganga, and on its north and the west, and toward its south, the south was the Chota Nagpur plateau, and in the east of the river Champa, and separated it from the other kingdoms. The forests were the source for the wood as well as elephants that provided to be the invaluable during the Magad expansion. Lastly, it was ruled by some stronger rulers such as Bhimbisra, Ajasatru of the Haryanka dynasty. Now, the next is Haryanka dynasty. In the Haryanka dynasty, Bhimbisra, the first great ruler of the Magad, belonged to the Haryanka family. His capital was the Girvi Raja or Rajgira. He made the Magad as a powerful kingdom. By various means, he married the princes of the other kings and conquered the hostile kingdom, encouraged the trade, improved the king means of the transport, and used by the iron for the making weapons. Bhimbisra blazed the trial of this rise and expansion and of the Magadha, and the Bhimbisra blazed the trial of the for the rise and expansion of the Magad, and the son of the Bhimbisra is Ajasatru. Now, the Ajasatru became the king in the 493 BC after the killing his own father. And did you know this chapter? The first. Did you know that this is the first recorded case of patricide, the act of killing one's father in the ancient India? He was ambitious and wanted extended the boundary of the Magad Empire, and he attacked the king of the Koshala and the Lichvi Ganasanga, even though both the rulers were related to him. And the next is now this is a picture of the meeting between the Bhimbisra and the Buddha, because Bhimbisra is also the follower of Gautam Buddha. And the Vaji kingdom. The Republican of the Vaji state has a monarch, no monarch, but assembly Ganasanga, which is ruled the state. The Vajian included the 8 confederated clans of the whom the Lichvi, the Vidhas, and the Janatrikas and the Vajis were the most important. And the Lichvi ruled over the area that was located on the north of the river Ganga in the Bihar. Now, Vaishali, the modern Basra in the Vaishali district of the North Bihar, was the capital of the Lichvi and the political headquarters of the powerful Vajain confederacy. The Lichvi were the follower of the Buddha, and the Gana or assembly of the Lichvis had many members, all of whom were called the Rajas, and the Gana were met several times in a year when important decisions were taken after a long and though discussion by the majority opinion. Now, Lichvi were the followers of the Buddha, and the Gana Sanghas of the Lichvi had many members, all whom were called as Rajas. Now, this is all. Thank you. This is all about the early empire and the brief about the early empire. Thank you so much.